Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Sanctus Reach. This is DisturbingPuppet, so we're going to be continuing the Space Wolf campaign, or the first of the two Space Wolf campaigns. I'll probably just do both of them combined together, and then we'll work on the others. So we finished the story mission last time. I think we just have some skirmishes to do today. We're just going to probably get one in, and that'll be about it. But something's better than nothing. Alright, so we had this mission where we basically had to fight in sort of a, it said urban area, but it was more kind of a refinery. Ended up fighting quite a few orcs. It was a pretty large swarm that we had to deal with, but turned out okay. Didn't lose any units. Had a couple units get really badly banged up, but nobody got wiped out. So just have more skirmishes here. I'm not sure if the point values are going to increase at this point. We'll kind of see how it goes. So I guess I'll just pick one at random. Doesn't really matter because we have to complete all three before we can do the next story mission. I don't want to really look at it until we get there, just to not spoil the surprise. We might have some new units popping in. We had dreadnoughts after the last story mission that we were able to pick for the skirmishes. I don't know what else we might have. We've had some Terminators that have been pretty useful. Trying to level up as many units as I can. The level up bonuses you get are pretty powerful. Seem to be a little bit random, but you get to pick between a couple of them. So you can kind of pick some things and try to tailor what you want. Alright, Space Wolves will attack from the west. Orc forces hold positions in the east. The objective for both sides is to control the most victory points when the turn limit runs out. This might be pretty large. We've got pretty big forces. The map looks fairly large as well. It's super open. 3,000 points. That's quite a bit. We've actually got artillery. Let's definitely take our artillery. We ended up leveling up last time, so we have anti-tank ammo. I figured that would be a little bit more useful to try to do some more damage to armored stuff like the Killicans. Let's definitely take you. Got my land speeders have both leveled up. We've got one that we haven't, so we could try to pick them. Got a couple flamer terminators we could take. The heavy flamers are a lot more useful than the regular flamers. Melta guns are fairly good against armored targets, but short range. We've got some bikers, so we could take some bikers that haven't leveled up. All my regular bolter guys I've been taking pretty much every mission because they're just so useful, getting higher and higher level. Probably grab all of them. One Bloodclaw unit has advanced, but that's it, so we could grab some others depending on the point values. So let's take my normal regular bolter marine units, grab all of them. The dreadnoughts are fairly useful at taking out armored targets because they do have the dual autocannons, so they can do some good damage. The land speeders are also pretty good at that. Let's at least take the land speeder that hasn't leveled up. He's pretty close to advancing, so let's take him. The heavy flamers are tempting. We could grab a couple biker units because they're pretty good at moving quickly and grabbing stuff. Probably want to take the units that haven't leveled up, just to see if we can get them to get some advances. Probably skip the flamers. We might grab some blood claws just to fit in because they are the cheapest thing in the army. I don't have my other terminators, it looks like. I've got thunderhammers and I've got heavy flamers. I don't have the units of the stormbolters available for this mission, it looks like, which is unfortunate. We could grab some more land speeders because they're quick and that's pretty useful. Let's grab my dreadnought, I guess. We leveled up. What did we get? Extra armor. Yeah. Alright, we'll take you. The Venerable Dreadnought just has a Storm Bolter and an axe, so he's mostly trying to get into close combat, but I don't see that really happening because they're so slow. So I haven't actually taken him on any missions. Thunderhammers attracted a lot of fire before, and if I can put them right in front of the enemy, that's fairly useful. But they're fairly slow. It's the same problem with the heavy flamers. What did I give these guys as a level up? Got Melta Bombs. We've got to get really close, or maybe even adjacent. I haven't actually been able to successfully use the Melta Bombs. It's not a very good pick for them. And they have no experience. Let's maybe grab a Melta gun unit, just to have a little bit more stuff we can target the heavier weapons, heavier armored stuff. much do we have left? I could grab both of the heavy flamers just because. I just have to be careful about positioning with them. And if we have armor targets, we can just run up and punch them because we still have the power fists. So 160. What can I get for 160? Some bikers, or we could grab a couple units of blood claws. Probably we'll just grab a couple units of blood claws. Let's see if we have some guys that are close to leveling up. You're pretty close. You're super close. Yeah, let's take the couple units that are close to leveling up just to have some extra guys. And we'll go with that. Alright, let's move the map here a little bit. It always kind of starts weird positioning. So we can deploy and kind of reset up where everybody's at. I just want to get kind of a nice little shot here, maybe as a thumbnail for if I put this up on YouTube later. That'll work for me. Alright, let's spin it around where we can kind of see what we're doing. Let's zoom out and see where the objectives are. We've got 3 just in a row right ahead of us. It does look pretty open. There are some pipes here giving some cover. And then there's a couple in the back. Okay. Actually, let me really quickly just check on the stream. Okay, that looks fine. And that looks fine. If there's any weird issues, definitely throw something up in the comments. Or the chat. However it might be. Alright. The artillery is fairly short range. Let's get them up as far as I can. We'll grab some bikers on each side so we can kind of scout a little bit. We might want to try to rush out and grab objectives. I do have different equipment with the different bolter units. So some of them have anti-infantry ammo, others have, well, I've got one that has kind of an anti-armor weapon. Basically, they've got Kraken anti-armor rounds. So if we have some killicans or something, they're going to be a little bit more useful. The flamers have got to be a little bit careful about positioning. It's hard to use them if I put them in a bad spot. They don't take reaction fire as well. Now, let's not put you all the way over there. Let's just go here. Let's put you guys more that way. So kind of them can sort of advance up through the rubble. You guys more advancing onto this direction. There'll probably be orcs in both spots. Let's put the Dreadnought a little bit more centrally, just so we can reposition if we need to. They are pretty slow. Meltaguns as well, more centrally. We can kind of move either way depending on what happens. So this squad has the Tempest ammo, so they're pretty good at wiping out infantry. They can also heal themselves, so they're generally just an all-around useful unit. Longer range, put them out there. You guys have the scare grenades, which isn't super useful unless we get close. We can take the flank. You guys have the Hellfire anti-infantry ammo, so that's fine. You guys have the anti-armor ammo, so kind of spreading out. Try to have something anti-armor every couple spots. Unfortunately, leaves a little bit weak on the left here so far. Chainswords aren't going to do much. We do have a Melt-A-Bomb, but we've got to get super close for that. Blood Claws aren't that useful unless we close on the enemy. So we can kind of see what's what, where things are, and then sort of close in to destroy them. We'll opportunistically use the land speeder. Let's start with you a little bit more centrally, just in case I want to move around. Actually, let's put you here so we do have a firing line in case they are really close. I don't think they'll be that close. They could be right on top of the objectives already. Alright, I feel like we're a little bit weak on the left flank, but we'll figure it out. Alright, orcs always get the first turn. Let's see if we can spot anything. If they are close, we'll just pound them with artillery on this side. Send in the heavy flamers. Do we even see anything? No, we see nothing. Okay. Let's send the bikers up and do a little scouting. Oh, there's a nice big horde of orcs. Probably in artillery range already. Yep. Let's check out the other flank here. And we've got a big swarm here as well. Burnas, shooters, just regular guys. No knobs there. Here, do we have any knobs? Yeah, knobs, the combat scorches. So we want to target these guys. Let's hit the knobs if we can. Let's just drop it in and see where it goes. Good job. Wiped out somebody. So the after effects wiped out that unit. Did a lot of damage to these knobs. War buggy's almost dead. Their morale's also wrecked. They're shaken, so they're not going to take any reaction fire. So if I move close to them, they're not going to actually shoot at me or anything. I can move up a little bit if I want to. Let's hold off on that until we maybe do a little bit more scouting. I can take some shots. Not a good chance. Well, I've got to kill a can in the back. He did take some damage from the artillery. That's good. Let's finish off the war buggy. I only have a shot at these guys or the kill a can. Not a very good chance. There's a wreckage in the way, so that's kind of giving them some protection. I could move out a little bit more. See if we can take a shot and then also move back. I want to hit these knobs in the front, but we'll hit the others since we don't have line of sight. Then we'll just move back a bit. We still have reaction fire, so the first thing it moves towards us, we'll take a shot at. We've got artillery there as well that we spotted. That's bad. We want that dead as quick as possible. I wonder if I can get a shot that far with the Dreadnought. Maybe. Yeah, I can see it already, actually. 60% chance now. So let's move up a little bit. See if we can increase the chance. 60. There's 70. Let's give it a shot. That wasn't very much damage. Let's hope we do better. That was way worse. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. Let's see if I can move up. And I want to kill that artillery piece if I can, and then run away. Come on, die. Ah, that's a bunch of crap. Flamers aren't going to get in position to do anything useful this turn. Multi-guns are fairly short-ranged. Let's push some Marines out here, which I don't like too much. But I want to see if I can get a shot on this artillery. Have to kill this thing. That's probably not going to do it. Hey! Oh, we got to level up too. Cool. What do we got? Metal Storm Frag Ammo. Area of Effect Ammo. Hits all men on the target tile with reduced power. Okay. More Photon Flash Grenade. Yeah, let's take the Metal Storm. I can also throw a grenade out here. Not far enough to actually do anything, though. So they're kind of out of position a little bit. Kill a can is going to be a problem. Surprised there's not anything out here. There could be, I guess, just further back where we haven't spotted yet. Let's move the heavy flamers in here as much as we can. Let's see if I can get a shot at something here. Okay, got probably not a great shot. Well, 65% isn't too bad. So they've got the Tempest ammo, which hits everybody at full power on the tile. So this will probably wipe them out. Yeah. Good job. Good job. Alright, so let's move you guys in towards the objective. Don't have any sight, but yeah, we can keep facing this direction. If anything moves in this way, we'll take a shot at it. I'm not sure what I want to do with the heavy flamers here. Let's try to draw some fire with the Terminators. We can get them in close. Yeah, we just need a couple more tiles and we can actually flame a pretty big area with these heavy flamers. Or we can punch stuff to death. Oh, we got a runt herd back here too, so he's probably going to summon in a bunch of Gretchen. Kind of aggressively moving forward here, which might not be the best choice. This flank, we're just basically going to probably hold off on engaging too much. Got armor-piercing rounds here, but there aren't really any armored enemies. I already have shots. Oh, we've got stalker sights too, so we've got extra range. Let's take a shot from here. There is weakness, like we have a modifier at range to do less damage. Let's at least move up a little bit. Focus on the Burnas so they aren't set us on fire. Don't really want to get set on fire. Not particularly. It's pretty short range with the Meltagons, but we'll move them up just in case. I don't think I'm going to need to move my artillery forward, but we'll move sideways a little bit in case we want to have the option to take a shot over here to cluster if they move in. Let's see about finishing off the Burnas. Okay. Do have some knobs in the back. Just going to soften them up a little bit, and then I think we're going to move back. Just a little bit hit and run. So we'll inch up a little bit here. Try to spread out a little bit. Yeah, so that didn't do very much damage. I think it's because we're at pretty far range. It's a little bit better. Alright, Blood Claws are very short range, kind of need to get into close combat. They just have bolt pistols and chain swords. So they're not going to be that effective. So I think I'm just going to hold them back. I'm just going to form the line here with them. And we'll see if they move in towards us. Then we can engage on them. But pushing up much more on this side, we have the artillery, so that kind of makes sense. We'll just sort of hold them here, and then we might try to envelop them and move over, moving up, and then kind of sweeping left. So I'm going to quickly save it since we started the new mission. And we'll give the orcs their chance and see if they just walk towards us like idiots. Some of them probably will. Like that. Instantly dead. That was not a good tactical idea. Got the flamers over there on the right too, so we could just bathe that entire area in cleansing flame of the Emperor. Yeah, poor Blood Claws just get shot up. You can't shoot that far. Actually pretty effective for being that far away. Going for the melta-guns there. Heavy Flamer Terminators might draw a bunch of fire here. You know, it didn't actually move much at all. With well, the Killican didn't move, the Runner didn't do anything or move. They're still all clustered up together. That's a really bad idea. There's a lot of stuff out there. It's kind of tempting to launch. So I could hit out here, bombard this whole area, but I think we just go for the center here. Just wreck these guys. Somebody died in the back. Rodherd took some damage. Killican, not too much. Buggy's almost dead. Probably should scout first before I just decide to take the shot. Now, I don't have a lot of good targets for the Heavy Flamer anymore. Let's take a look. Oh, there's even more. So we did affect the morale. These guys got hurt a bit. They got hurt a bit. Because everyone else is broken, their morale's kind of tanking as well. Don't have a shot at the runt herd, which is too bad. See if we can kill off the buggy. That was not very effective. That was a little better. So stay put until we take all our shots and stuff, and then we'll decide where we're going to move everybody. Basically just going to aim towards the objective with the Terminators here, and if we get a chance we'll flame that way, but probably we'll keep pounding with artillery in that direction. See what we can shoot. Don't have anything special with these guys. Just the scare grenade if we get close. I could try to soften up the Killican a little bit here. That wasn't very effective. And you guys are more anti-infantry. Take the cover. Let's go ahead and move at least back to here for now. See what kind of shots we have. If anything? Nothing? We have shots at nothing. Thought we'd have a shot at something around the edge of the terrain. Fine. Just killer cans. Now, these guys can at least heal themselves if they get shot up. So having them out front isn't a terrible idea. Let's reposition forward there. And my chances here, 70% to hit. 65% to hit. Let's try moving in a little bit more. Alright, we'll go for the kill a can. Oh, I thought we'd have him there. 17 health left. Alright, let's just be aggressive with the flamers here. Because why not? Can't really do much. I don't think it's going to do much to the kill a can, but we might hurt the run herd a bit. If I could get closer, I'd just punch the kill a can. Oh, we got him! I didn't think that would finish him off. Alright, what do we got? There's 30 HP per man for every melee kill. Or all units within 3 tiles get 20 morale for melee kills. Yeah, let's just recover health for melee kills. We don't get in that close that often because we're so slow, but that works for me. We also don't get reaction fire with the flamers, so that's of limited usefulness. Let's move behind the cover. So this whole unit is kind of banged up pretty bad. But there's a lot more orcs off to the left. And I don't have a lot of units to deal with that. At least not at the moment. So we'll shift some stuff over, probably. I don't want to move too far up with the whirlwind, so we'll just stay there. So you guys have the Tempest ammo, Metal Storm, and Hellfire, so you're really anti-infantry. Multi-guns have got to get in pretty close. And we've got armor penetrating. We're still far away. Let's move in a little bit more. See if the shots are a little bit more effective. Nope, that was even worse, actually. I don't know if I can even get in range. I probably have to move to here to actually get a shot. Let's see if I can just do some general damage here. Alright, we're kind of anti-infantry, so let's go for the infantry. I've kind of ignored them for now. We've got the flamers on the way to go mess them up. Being a bit aggressive here with my movement. lot of damage. Only one target. Let's hold off on the frag grenade. Yeah, that'll be fine, I think. Let's try to get the melta-guns up to get a shot at the buggy up there. Yeah, we've got to actually take some fire to get in range.
Where you gonna get out of here?
And you guys can keep facing that direction, I guess. Try to give them some anti-infantry fire support out there. Could push in with them. What do we have here? Just orc boys with sluggas. Go for the already weakened unit. Nice. So I can move up and then get a grenade right between them. Can get into close combat if I want to here. But we can also soften them up first. Just trying to get my chances to hit a little better here. Alright, just got them shaken, which then caused them to be shaken. Nice. Kind of maintain the line here a little bit. So they can get there, they can also get there. Yeah, let's just double team this unit of orcs here, the chain swords. Head back here. Knobs with sluggers. Oh, that zoomed in way farther. Orcs are quite resilient. I might end up blocking my own shots if I move up here to hit them as well. I could just try to take some bolt pistol shots at these guys from range, which would probably kill them if I can get close enough. And it'll leave a little bit of a path through for me to take some shots. So let's try to take them out with the bolt pistols. Nice! Got a level up too. So Melt-A-Bomb, Tangle Grenade, I haven't seen that before. Blast 3, impedes movement 2 to 5 turns. Huh. Let's take that. Let's actually maybe even use it. Wow, that covers a really big area. That's probably the best position I can throw it in. I wish I could hit the guys in the back, too. Let's go ahead and do it just to see how it works. If it actually... Well, that's kind of a goofy effect. I thought there might be, like, vines or something. Nope, just a weird shimmering green thing. That looks more like an orc psychic power or something. So I don't know if that just stops them from moving or if it slows them from moving. So if these guys want to come through, I think it sort of will stay and will block their movement forward, so they'll have to go around. And I'm fine with that. Did I forget everybody? Nope. Okay. Alright, so I think we've got things relatively contained here, surprisingly, on the left as well. kind of see what this other killer can does. Still a few guys here, but they're all broken, so they can't move towards me. They will get some morale back at the start of their turn, so if they recover enough, they can still advance and take shots and stuff, but they'll probably still be shaken, which gives them a negative to hit. There's a lot more guys on the left. Shooting their own guys. Going for my melta-guns. It does not like them. Yeah, that's a massive amount of orcs. He's doing more damage to his own guys than me. Yeah, here comes a whole bunch of Gretchen. Tiny bit of damage. Yeah, it's really hammering my melta-guns. Does not like them at all. I'm not sure what just happened there. Yeah, probably want to throw artillery on the left, and then we can flame on the right. Wasting my Overwatch shots on Gretchen. Yeah, Gretchen versus Terminators. Got her charging right in. Stunned. I think you could stun Terminators. We have 0 actions and 0 reaction. We can't do anything with them. That's a bunch of crap. I call shenanigans on that. I thought we'd have a glorious heavy flamer shot this turn over here. Instead, we're probably going to have to settle for glorious artillery shot over here. Well, I was hoping it would spread a little bit more, maybe hit these guys too. But that pretty much definitely wiped out 2 units, almost wiped out the knobs in the back too. So that wasn't bad. I do have a heavy flamer on my Dreadnought. I probably want to use him to shoot at the killer can. Can't get into close combat with the Terminators, with the killer can. That's kind of irritating. Yeah, not having the Terminators here really wrecks what I was expecting and hoping to be able to do, and which is just destroy a bunch of stuff with a heavy flamer. What kind of shots do I have? Not very good. 55%, so we probably want to move. It's the Tempest ammo. Scare grenades. Let's just move in. Can I hit anybody? No, hit that 1 unit aggression. They're dead. Yeah, did almost nothing to the killer can. Just a little too far away to get into melee combat with him, which kind of sucks. Really bummed by these guys being stunned. So I probably want to kill the runt herd so he doesn't do that again. It might be something he has to do on the timer. I've got a couple of Marines here I could try to just hammer the killer can with. It's not super effective, most likely. Some kind of shots I can get. Yeah, let's just pound the killer can. That was a good hit. This Tempest ammo is really more anti-infantry. We do have some shots we could try to take. Let's try to soften up the killer can, see how effective it is. Yeah, 11's not that helpful. Could try to move in and get the shot, and then throw a grenade. If I can kill this runt herd. Okay, runt herd's dead. You can hit a couple units of Gretchen, but that's about it. Sure, I guess. What else can I do? So we could send the land speeder over. Try to kill off the killer can. Or not. There we go. And a level up. Mastercrafted weapons or afterburner. You can sacrifice attacks for more movement points. I think I'd rather have the weapon. And we can stay put. Well, let's move up. Yeah, we keep facing that direction. If they want to come around the wreckage, we can get some shots off that way. All these Gretchen in the way everywhere. Some sluggers and shooters there. Just take some shots where we can. Nice, got a kill. Scare grenade or melt-a-bomb. These guys are fast enough I might be able to actually use the melt-a-bomb with them. I think I've got to be adjacent for that, so let's give that a shot. And let's just move back a little bit for now. Try to protect the melt-a-guns if I can by softening up the orc units. The Gretchen probably won't do too much damage to me. So we still have you guys. And there are targets all the way in the back, so we could swing around and maybe get some shots back that way, moving in on the objective. Or we could move out this way and add some supporting fire here. I think let's shift left. We got the Terminators out there, they can kind of take care of things. That's my chance. Not very good back there. Now let's just wreck some Gretchen up. Throw a grenade kind of right out here too. Yeah, let's hit a couple Gretchen units with a grenade.
Run away!
We'll add our fire out here to kind of protect the multi-guns. Multi-guns will probably try to take a shot at the buggy. They are pretty badly hurt, though. It's only a 55% chance. It's not very good. The cover's in the way.
For us and the All-Father!
It was a decent hit. I think if I stay here, we're going to end up dead. Let's pull back a bit. Somebody else can finish off the buggy. I do have a grenade, so moving out here to throw a grenade there is tempting. So you're my anti-armor, so let's put you out and try to take a shot at the buggy with you. Good job. Go for the shooters. Cool. Reveals map and gives accuracy bonus to hit all enemies within 12 tiles for the Auspex. It's on a cooldown. Or healing balm. Every man in the unit gets 50 HP. I think being able to heal is going to be more useful generally. Let's watch there. If they want to come in, we'll get a shot. You guys... Let's focus on the infantry over here. Can creep over a little bit, so let's do it. Without getting shot. Try to soften them up. Instant death. Nice. Mobs in the back are almost dead. Boys are almost dead. They're all shaken now. Let's go for the shaken guys. Oh, the poor orcs. And I guess we'll stay put there. You guys are at 252, 384, so you're a little bit banged up. Well, let's just keep killing here. Not the bombs, huh? Just kind of chew up the guys in the front.
For us!
And orcs taking a whole lot of fire. Don't see anything else. Just keep hitting the guys in the front, I guess. Stay there. I don't want to move in too far. What to do with my blood claws? Right now they're just attracting a lot of shots. Can't shoot that far. If they want to come right through the tangle, then we might get some shots off, but otherwise probably not. The brooking guys will probably end up being shaken. The shaken guys will probably be fine and will advance, but they're probably going to move around the left here. So let's just try to move back a little bit. And we could leave you guys here just for now to take some shots as they approach. That somewhat makes sense. Pretty much, yeah, my range is just 2 tiles and that's it. Yeah, I can just leave you guys there. You can't do anything with these guys. We can't move, and we can't take any actions. Guess I could change my facing, but that doesn't make any difference. What do we have in the back? Boys, Burnas. I'm surprised we've only seen 1 artillery piece so far for the orcs. Oh, they just got wiped out. So did they. Approaching a defensive line of Marines is probably not the best idea. Pulling back quite a bit. Well, it's artillery time. Got a bunch of targets up here. And we can hit them. Burnas, shooters. I might want to scout first before we take the shot, though. Let's go grab this. What's my range like? If I move 1 closer, I could probably get somebody. Yeah, we could hit the Gretchen and the orc shooters here, so that's all I can do, so why not?
He's dying.
Well, they didn't die. Almost. I like the flame. If I could get an angle, probably have to go here and then flame this group. Let's take a look at what I can do. Flame all of them. And flame them. How about we flame everybody? So the one that way. Breaking everybody. And we'll flame you guys too.
We're gonna explode.
Nice. Almost dead. Now, these flamers, if I can get them close, just wrecking stuff. Don't see any other great targets for artillery other than maybe here. Let's move in my other infantry and we'll see what's left. Let's take out the Burnas. Double kill there. Didn't even intend to. My Dreadnought's kind of out of position here. We've got all these wrecks kind of blocking my movement. Let's kill the Burnas. Get a level up. What do we got? Rad Grenade. That's cool. 20 damage for 2 to 5 turns. Or anti-tank ammo. Massively reduces heavy armor damage reduction. I already have the Scare Grenade, so let's go with the Vengeance ammo. Taking out those armored targets are kind of difficult. At least so far I don't have a whole lot of units that can deal with them too effectively. Go for another kill here. Okay, we've got that fairly under control. I'm fighting off a sneeze here. Hold on a sec. Ugh. Okay. What to do with my Dreadnought? View? I've got view of something. Got these guys in the back. Really low chance to hit, but I've got no other targets, so we'll take a shot. There's kind of a giant oil pipeline in the way. Well, not anymore. The Tangle is gone. Got some orcs have moved way out to the left. I can actually get right up onto the objective here. Let's do it. Everything here is pretty trashed. Just shred these orcs. I thought we'd kill them off. Spot anything? I wonder if it takes an action to use the Auspex. Just trying to see if I can use it. But maybe it takes an action. I haven't actually used it yet. I've got pretty good spotting range, so I haven't really felt like I've needed to use it before. Still have the land speeder we can throw at some weakened enemies to try to kill off. We've got the artillery still. Probably want to move. What can I hit? Can't get to this cluster. Let's move in a little bit more. Tempted to send the bikes up just to see if I can see anything. Can get into close combat with them if I want to on that unit. Just looking at options for what I want to do here. Go for the enemies further back. Try to use the blood claws on the guys closer up. I hate using a frag grenade on only one enemy, so let's hold off on that. would take some shots if we want to move in there. Still have my center units. I'm just looking at where I want to use my artillery this turn. I want the bikes free to scout, so that's why I'm kind of looking at positioning here. I could try to take shots with these guys out here, but I'd rather soften up this. Well, I may not have to. If I'm in artillery, throw the artillery at them. I don't really need to worry about taking shots at them. So let's move over. Oh, we've got lots of guys back here still. Well, so much for using the blood claws against them. Okay. Well, we've spotted another concentration of orcs. Nothing super dangerous. I can probably move another tile here before I take a shot. Probably. Let's try to throw it in the middle of this group here. Who survived? Nobody. Oh, killed everybody. Nice. That was pretty effective. Ended up causing these guys to freak out as well. Got the 2 victory points in the back we'll want to take. Alright, who else can we move around? Let's just head in on the other objective here. I actually have range. We're probably doing less damage and stuff because we are pretty far away. Yeah, that wasn't very much. But we'll be able to grab that next turn. Still move. Let's go forward a bit more. You guys are pretty banged up. Really prioritized my melta-guns. So let's just kind of hang out in the back. Try not to get killed. I keep wanting to, like, go for the weak. Kill the weak. You guys are broken and you're running away? No, you're not. No one escapes. Right, we've got knobs and knobs. Knobs are somewhat dangerous. We've also got them at 12 health left. Oh. I'm just using them to finish off all the weak units. Okay, still have the blood claws. They're a little bit hurt, but not too bad. I just don't want to block my lines of fire here, so I'll try to be a little bit careful about placement. Do have kind of short range, but I don't want to rush out too far away from anybody else. So I think that's pretty good. Don't think I missed... Oh, I did. Totally forgot about my land speeder. Well, I could move up here and just wipe out these weakened units. We could move up and take shots on the war buggy. That might leave us exposed for the knobs to come after us. He's actually broken. Good shot there. Yeah, let's just soften up these knobs in the back. I could wipe out these two units probably. But the knobs take a lot of damage. 10 health left. So now pretty much everything over here is panicked or broken. I've got guys set up to take shots if they recover and move towards me, or move away, honestly. Out here, some of these guys might recover and move up. These guys are fine. They might move up, or they might just pull back to the next objective. Alright, let's see what they do. He's done. Got him out of here. I'm going to try to guard those last objectives, maybe. Yeah, they recovered, looks like. Okay. Well, we've got a lot of weak units here, so that's a tempting target for my artillery to throw some missiles down onto. Kind of hard to see who's alive and who's dead. Zoom in here. We've got you guys, we've got a war buggy, sluggers, orc sluggers, orc shooters. I probably don't even need anything else. We could just kill them off with my heavy flamers and stuff if I wanted to. Well, I could hit some of them. He's not giving me a good cluster of targets anywhere. Hit here, we might hit all these guys adjacent. Well, let's go for it. A bit of deviation there. I don't see anybody guarding this. Let's see if we see anybody back here. No, there's really nobody. Thought you were gonna get away. Let's be in a position where we can grab that next turn, unless there's some stuff hidden back in this corner. It's probably too far for my heavy flamers here. Well, we can hit the guys in the front. Didn't do as much as I hoped, but not bad. I can't really get these other Terminators with the flamers into position. I might just leave them kind of hanging around the objective in case something else does spawn, but I thought if anything was back here, it would have come for the objective. Just kind of take a look this way, just in case. It's a wreck, right? Okay, yeah. It's hard to tell sometimes. Yeah, it's a wreck because all the little orcs inside are dead. The vehicle's fine, the orcs are dead. Or the vehicle's relatively fine. Alright. Let's just gun down these guys. Clearing that out a bit. Kind of hide. If they want to move in, might get a shot depending on where they go. Open up a path for you to get in here. How can you not have a shot at the buggy from there? How is that possible? Fine, just look that way. Okay, we'll have that one pretty soon. See if we can send the Blood Claws to grab this one. What to do with the Dreadnought? Well, somehow I have a shot here. 35%. 25%. I guess we'll take the 35. I have no idea how we hit that. Shooting underneath the oil pipeline. Guess we'll try here. You guys can just help guard the artillery, I guess. I don't really want you to get engaged in combat. Alright, we've got knobs, we've got boys, and knobs. I guess we'll focus on the knobs. Let's go ahead and grenade them as well, since we still have the grenades. Wow. Having both the Metal Storm frag ammo and Hellfire ammo, I guess it stacks. It certainly seems like it. Just wiping out infantry. 490 damage. Can even frag grenade them. I'm gonna wipe them out. Map's a little funky here. Just move right in and mow them down. Alright, we got the bikers, we got Blood Claws. Bikers, let's check things out a little bit. We got Burners in the back that probably retreated earlier. 50%. 50%. I guess we'll go for the Burners. Not that far away. There's only 50% chance to hit, so that's why it's not being very effective. Let's move the blood claws in. I'd like to not block my line of fire if I can. I'll try to space things out a little bit with some firing lines. Take some cover behind the wreckage. Is that everybody? That's everybody. Alright, I think that's all that's left for the orcs. Just these 3 units back here. Unless there's somebody hiding, like, back in the corner. Well, 5 turns left. There's not that many orcs left. Alright, let's grab that. Looks clear. See if I can finish them off with my artillery. Got a shot. Yeah, time to die, guys. That's not even fair. Poor orcs. Alright, who wants to kill the last orc units? Looking at who can grab the objective. So, oh, you can't even make it. How about my other bikers? Can you make it? No, nobody can make it to the objectives, but we can kill off the last guys. Who needs more experience? Blood Claws, I probably can't get close enough with you. Might get a shot off. I think that's still too far. Nope. Extreme range. From here, can we shoot? No, that's too far. So 3 tiles looks like max for the Blood Claws. All my regular bolter guys have gotten tons of level ups. Nothing's there. Dreadnought's too far away. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to send in the bikers. Almost dead. Let's go close in on the grim darkness of the future. Zoomed all the way in, that was a little bit graphic. Alright, Wolfguard Terminator, Heavy Flamer leveled up. Bolters leveled up. Bloodclaw leveled up. Bolter leveled up. Land Speeder leveled up. Losing track of where it was. Land Speeder. Grey Hunter Pack, and Swiftclaw Squadron. Yeah, pretty good. Didn't lose any units. Wiped out all of theirs. No problems. Alright, well that's probably going to be it for today. So we're making some continuing progress. We've got a couple more skirmishes before we get to the next story mission, but that'll probably be it for today. I don't think I'll be coming back on to do another one later. But thanks for watching, I do appreciate it. If you're interested in earlier parts of this stream or other streams I've done, including other Games Workshop related stuff, a lot of that's up on my YouTube channel, which is also DisturbingPuppet. So check that out there if you're interested. Thanks for hanging out, I do appreciate it. Hopefully I'll see you all next time. Have a good one.